Cruising down Manchester Street in my drop top, chillin' where you gotta keep the heat when the block hot. Cruising down Manchester Street in my drop top, chillin' where you gotta keep the heat when the block hot. Yeah, on the east side and the west side. Yeah, on the east side and the west side. Cruising down Manchester Street in my drop top, chillin' where you gotta keep the heat when the block hot. Crown my head, I'm getting my.
What's good, y'all? It's your boy CMJ, bringing y'all another episode of Total Fandom. This time I got my boy Jaylen on tap with us. Yes, sir. How you feeling, man?
What's going on?
How you feeling?
Pretty good.
Hey, man, I know we didn't get a chance to catch that Hall of Fame game, but it's still nice to have football back. It's still nice
for sure. Definitely. Season, it's almost here. You already know. Finna get it on.
Hey, you know what? For me, the season was here about a month ago. You know what I'm saying? When you dynasty drafting, man, redrafting, all that good stuff, you getting ready, man. The season don't end for me. Season don't end for me. I'm just saying. It's just, you know, we got a little lull. We got downtime. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you already know.
Players get off.
I'm the same way, bro.
I feel you on me. But a lot to get into. Bro, I'm happy to have you on too.
I appreciate you for having me, bro. This is the
football.
First podcast I've been on, so it's gonna be smooth.
Nice. Okay. Nice to see how you handle yourself, my boy Jaylen. And you know, I do want to just open a general discussion about some things going on around the league. We do have some injury updates I forgot to mention. So like NFL season is about to get underway. We're pretty much underway with our Hall of Fame game.
Yes,
too bad it was shortened because I would have liked to have seen some other deep league stashes that I could have gotten eyes on. Like Colin Johnson was great in that game. I know you probably watched the highlights and saw some of his great catches in that game, a couple touchdown catches. The quarterbacks look pretty good. Not really Davis Mills. Like Davis Mills, showed me why he was a backup. He showed me why he the backup.
And it would have been cool, I feel like, to see some of it was a lot of rookies, like that got to, get some touches. Just little flashes here and there, just a little, warm up for like what we could possibly expect, see who, make an impact early on.
Especially for those teams, especially for the Bears.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sold. I'm not. I'm not. Even though I love DJ Moore, I love me some DJ Moore. I think he's a top 10 wide receiver, but that's another conversation for another day. We can get into that.
He didn't even play that game either.
Yeah, I know, right? But hey, I do. But Colin Johnson, man, I'm looking at him in some dynasty leagues, I'm looking at him. All right, that was a pretty,
always on the lookout. Next big thing.
That was a good performance for him. And that's what's exciting about preseason. What?
You already know.
Seeing who what? I can't wait to get to the part where we talk about who we're looking forward to see in the preseason. But as far as I know.
We gonna get to it.
As far as some injury news and some updates, some things that might be affecting you guys as fantasy managers or just as fans of your teams, like the Cardinals, a linebacker BJ Ojulari tore his ACL at training camp practice on Friday. He's out for the season. It's pretty unfortunate for him. Hope for a speedy recovery for that guy. That doesn't really free up anything for somebody who I'm looking at on that defense for Darius Robinson. Outside of obviously opportunities to rush the passer, because he's playing really more on the edge, but still it's a big loss for a Cardinals defense that is trying to step it up and keep up with an offense that I believe will hum this year. Anyway, see the Bills, they're okay. Nothing too. Jonathan Brooks, the Panthers. Jonathan Brooks, head coach, said that. Head coach Dave Canales said that Brooks will not play in the preseason and isn't expected to make his debut until week 3 or 4 of the regular season. Honestly, I am very disappointed by that.
Yeah, that's it's when you have those key, pieces, or somebody that you feel like can make an impact early on. injuries always suck, and then you gotta wait till they, like you said, come back to week 3, and then gotta see how they perform. Are they, how they gonna, adjust to that? Like, is the injury gonna hinder them? Like,
Man, we could really look at it like I believe he's coming off a torn ACL too, if I'm not mistaken, and um,
and it was somebody
I'm
too.
pretty sure it was a torn ACL because what was I going to say? Brees Hall, like
Brees Hall.
when he came back from his injury, he was a good player still, but he wasn't 100% the same. Anybody who's coming back from a torn ACL is always going to take them
Longer,
a little bit more than a year to really like regain their form.
right?
And so I love the Jonathan Brooks pickup for the Panthers and Bryce Young, but well, actually, yeah, no, I don't have a but for it because they still have Miles Sanders, they still have Chuba Hubbard,
Right.
so they still have really good running backs to mitigate what Jonathan Brooks won't be this year, or we expect him not to be. I mean, hey, maybe he might be an aberration. Maybe he might
Shoot.
pop off in week 7 and
Right, and
oh my
just
goodness, we really don't know. But that is pretty tough to hear. No preseason action for Brooks. Dynasty managers, I know, would be pretty disappointed by that. I participated in a dynasty draft this summer that I think I saw Brooks go in the 2nd round. So,
man,
yeah, that's it's a tough
that's
one
gonna be
there.
tough.
That's why I don't like to invest in running backs in the draft unless anyway, not high picks anyway.
Oh,
Um,
yeah.
not dynasty drafts.
Not
Anyway,
yeah. I
let's
felt
see.
that.
Let's move on. Let's go. We got some other guys. Spend a little too much time talking about him. Trey Henderson is questionable, considered week to week with the chest bruise for the Bengals. Nick Chubb, Cleveland Browns. There's no timetable for his return. GM Andrew Berry says that Chubb still has a little ways to go. He's probably gonna miss the first 4 games of the year. I don't think
Damn.
he's come. I don't think he's coming off PUP.
PUP?
The
Nah.
pup list. I don't think he's coming off that, man. And so I'm just upset about it because I do own Nick Chubb in a dynasty league somewhere.
So that's your boy.
Yeah, but it's all good, I guess. I'll live. Nick
I
Chubb,
saw
man. Go ahead.
somewhere. I think Justin Herbert, QB for the Chargers, he hurt his foot. I think in training camp. I don't know
Man,
if he's gonna be ready for week 1.
I don't think so, bro.
Nah, it's they probably gonna, and see the Chargers. I don't know how to really feel about the Chargers. They a solid team, but like I don't know as far as the LA teams go, Rams,
I
the
think
Chargers.
any hope for the Chargers to have a good season is washed now. Like his injury, plantar. It's not plantar fasciitis. It's not. Excuse me if I'm butchering that, but y'all know what I'm saying. Plantar fasciitis, fasciitis. Oh,
Yeah.
bloopers.
Yeah,
Anyway,
yeah, it's one of them.
no, it's not that injury, but it's an injury that could lead to that.
Right.
It's
Oh,
whatever.
and by the way, like, oh wait, this way. I'm not a Rams fan. Like, that's just a little helmet memorabilia. That's all. I'm a Cowboys fan, just to get that out there.
Oh man, yeah. That's okay. I don't even have to feel like you guys. Yeah. Anyway, Anyway, that Justin Herbert is the plantar fascia. It's not fasciitis,
Nah.
which would be the torn, which would be the whole ligament being torn. I mean, not the whole ligament, but the ligament being torn anyway. Which would be worse. But he's in a walking boots, and there's no. I heard this from Stevania Bell on Fantasy Focus. And she's also had this injury or something similar where there's really like there's a thing where like you can walk through the pain or play through the pain. That's what some players do. And he might not be healthy for the entire season. Honestly, if I'm any Chargers fan, dynasty manager, fantasy manager, I'm already fading the Chargers. I'm
Oh
already
yeah,
fading the
facts, bro.
Chargers. Like for some reason, Justin Herbert can't stay healthy. Like what we
Just
like,
always he always getting hurt, bro. I don't know what's up with him.
he having issues. Like ever since that one great year where he broke 3 records as a rookie, he can't stay healthy.
Ain't
I
been the
don't get it.
same.
The only major injury on the Chargers is Justin Herbert too. I'm looking at the list. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, no,
Um
for real.
anybody else we got?
And I did see something about Alvin Kamara. Something's wrong with his ankle.
What?
Uh, yeah, he and gonna be inactive versus the Falcons. They kind of already ruled him out with that.
I see nothing here of that. Where do you see that? I see nothing here that says that.
Yeah, I went on the NFL injury website under the latest news. It was up there. Just popped up.
Hey, that just go to show you ESPN, you not on your ish, because that's not here. That's not right here.
Nah, yeah.
I'm looking at the Saints right now. I even got stuff from today. Like that. Well, maybe not. What's today? The August 4th. Okay, maybe you got some stuff from today. Maybe ESPN got to take a little more time to update.
Oh yeah, they got to update.
Slow eye.
Man,
Yeah. Anyway,
nah,
go ahead.
yeah,
Maybe you should read the injury news and updates now. I'm over here with this slow eye. Slow eye.
nah. It's all good.
Man.
Nah.
But okay. So what's up with the ankle injury? Talk to me about that. Like, what we talking? What?
Um,
Missing practices, missing preseason time. Like, what are we talking about?
yeah. I looked up for the preseason. I think that's what it was referencing to. My thing was a little slow to pull up, but yeah, he had an injury. I think he's gonna be inactive, and I think honestly, I feel like Alvin Kamara is a solid player. Definitely one of the top running backs in the league. But he's almost going to be 30 years old. I don't know. I think he can still make an impact though. They think that the Browns are predicted to land a 5-time Pro Bowl running back to protect Nick Chubb. So like, I don't know what to feel about that or to think about that, honestly.
Excuse
And he
me.
has a contract situation going on too. So
Who? Kamara?
Kamara.
Why are we? Hey, okay. This is an easy one. Fade Kamara. Fade this. We already was fading the Saints. That's an easy one. Fade Kamara. Like, okay. So, all right. So what? So it's not like, what is it like? Does it feel severe? Does it like? It's not like something severe. Like when?
Oh no, nothing severe.
Was it he day to day?
Yeah, day to day.
All right. All right.
Yeah.
I guess
Yeah, he should
day to day in early August we'll live. We'll live.
Yeah, he'll be good.
Woo. Okay. Let's see who else we got. I thought this was a big deal. Roman Wilson, who was carted off of practice, I think last week at Steelers camp, spotted in training camp without a walking boot. That was today.
So that means he making progress. Hey,
I like that.
Yeah.
They gonna need him. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, Ashton Doolin is still one of the receivers on this team. Like, I don't trust the receiver. Van Jefferson is another receiver on this team. I don't trust. And then I just put up the depth chart. Let's see what we're looking at. Van Jeff, Calvin, Quez walking. Oh my God, I was wrong. I was wrong by Ashton Doolin. Excuse me. Calvin Austin, Van Jefferson, Quez Watkins, Scotty Miller. I mean, is this the speedsters?
Oh yeah, definitely the speedsters.
Like like team speedsters, Teamster speedster. Like what? Like what are y'all trying to do? None of these dudes can run block.
Man, and they got Beanie Bishop and Van Jefferson in line for the starting job. So hey, it's gonna be between one of them.
And this is a team. Okay, I don't want to talk about the Steelers. I did that last week. They're gonna be good. They're not gonna be great. They're gonna be I just don't like the number 2 and 3 receivers that can't run block. I don't know how that's gonna work.
Then Russell Wilson with
they're gonna be good though. They're gonna be good because Mike Tomlin that defense and Justin Fields, who I believe in, they're gonna be good.
They're gonna be good.
Okay. Steelers aside, I think that was pretty much anything to let's see, anything we got Jerome Baker. Geno Smith expected to practice sometime next week, according to Curtis Crabtree of Fox 13 Seattle. Um, I really don't. I mean,
Oh yeah,
I,
so
I,
he
I,
should be he
I,
should
I,
be solid.
I'm about to say I'm subjective against the Seahawks. You know, I'm not Niners fan. I just, yeah, I already. Hey, and I've never been a really big fan of Geno Smith anyway. Even after he had the resurgence.
Yeah,
I don't see the Seahawks doing much.
I know he had some solid games, especially like last season. They started talking about him a lot, but I never really kept up with him like that. I'm gonna be honest, like,
But I,
because wasn't he a backup? I
but the
forgot. Like,
okay, but forget all that. Like the Seahawks, like I just know, I know you're not about to do nothing. You're not about to do nothing. You're not about to do
uh,
nothing. Like
nah.
first year head coach. Like I'm sorry, y'all secondary is talented, but it's not about to win y'all games. Y'all can't rush the passer. Like offensive line needs help. I said you got two great running backs. Don't know who you want to be your bell cow for real. Let's
Yeah,
keep it a
nah,
book. No, I
yeah,
take that back. I take that back. I take that back. Kenneth Walker can't stay healthy. He
oh
ain't been able to
no,
stay healthy. And Zach Charbonnet is an overqualified
over.
running back too. Overqualified. Like he should be.
Oh,
Zach
hey,
Charbonnet should be in Minnesota
facts. Hey, nah, gotta get him up
or
out of
Las
there.
Vegas
Oh,
where
Las
he can
Vegas, hey,
start.
for real.
Keep it a buck. But anyway, let's move on. Trent Williams is holding out. That's not an injury. I don't know why it's popping up here. Greenlaw was on the active pup list. We knew that already. I think that's don't care about Isaac Garendo being sidelined.
Yeah, we got
I didn't read this. I didn't know this. My boy Talanoa Hufunga.
Oh,
My boy, hey, Kyle said this last week, so I ain't been paying attention. What? Hey, said that on Saturday. This was last Saturday that he expects not this past Saturday to yesterday, but the week before,
week
y'all. I'm
before.
sorry, y'all.
Yeah.
He expects Hufunga, who had the knee injury, to be back in the next week or two. I
Yeah.
can't
So
wait.
hey, he gonna
Woo!
be. Hey, he coming back. He coming back.
Woo! My boy Hufunga, boy.
Yes, sir.
Woo! I got him in 2 dynasty leagues. Well, we needed that guy last year, bro. Like that's not
Man,
real talk, bro. Our secondary wasn't like that's the thing. We're not gonna have great strap shut down seatbelt corners on the outside. We're not. But
right.
we're gonna have an excellent front seven and one, maybe two hard hitting safeties. Which
Hey, hey, if you got two hard hitting safeties and y'all still got Bosa too, so I'm like, oh yeah, hey.
bro, they don't want no smoke. They don't want no smoke, bro. When Hufunga come back, they don't want no smoke when Hufunga comes back. That's all I gotta say.
Hey,
Boom, baby.
Bosa,
Woo, 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 I can't wait. Woo,
man, hey, it's gonna be
woo.
nice because they like they say defense.
Wait till Drake come back. Wait till
Oh man, and what's his name? Greenlaw. Oh yeah,
you
y'all
don't
gonna
know.
be
You
solid.
don't know. You're a Cowboys fan. You don't know. You don't know. Maybe you
Hey,
do
I
know.
be,
Maybe
I
you
be
do know. Maybe you do know.
I be trying to keep up, with the team's defenses. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Let me leave you. Let me leave
you
you
gonna be
alone.
going up against,
You leave me alone. Oh, just to cut back to the Steelers real quick. Um, Russell Wilson. um, Justin Fields to serve as the Steelers starting quarterback early in training camp. This was said yesterday. So, this is a W.
Dub, big dubs.
Russell Wilson, that's it for you, bro.
Oh
That's
yeah,
it.
he
Like that calf injury should have been your epiphany, bro. Like that's it.
nah, for real. Should have just hung. He
That's
should have
it.
hanged it up right then and
Same
there.
thing for the Steelers.
Oh
This
yep,
should be it. Like
yeah.
this
This
is
should be
up
it.
and
Yeah,
downs. Oh well, like you already
he
knew. Like
like in the way back part of his career. Honestly,
it's
he
not
got to
even
go.
just that, bro. Justin Fields, like I'm not about to go too much into it, but like, come on, like you got to give him a chance to develop. You got to give him
Right.
a chance to have a continuity around. It can't be this whole we about to mix and match quarterbacks like the
Yeah, nah,
Patriots. No,
nah,
no,
not gonna
no.
work.
Give him all the first team. This is it. That's it, bro.
This is it.
Enough with this. All right. Okay. I think we're done with injuries
Let's
and
see.
updates.
Yeah, I think we covered them.
Oh, wait. Gotta wait.
Oh, you got some. Mm.
Yes. Oh, TJ Hawkinson,
TJ Hawkins.
Vikings.
Oh
Speaking
yeah,
for
I know about TJ.
yeah,
He
Kevin O'Connell said Hawkinson, who's on the pup, is ahead of schedule in his recovery from a torn ACL. I don't know what that ahead of schedule is supposed to mean, but I know
right.
that don't mean he's gonna start in the starting lineup anytime soon.
Oh
Ahead
yeah,
of schedule is great though. That means
right,
I can that means any for me as a fantasy manager, that means that if I invested into you and I was worried about you, like your middle of the season value, especially like before the trade deadline, especially how I like to operate,
right,
I will feel better about it now. If you're ahead of schedule, that would give
right.
me more like,
Exactly.
okay, maybe I could put you on the back end of my roster.
Right.
Um, but okay, we'll see. We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Man.
Let's move on to some more interesting topics that we've got going on right now. Everybody is talking about it. I guess we'll talk about it too a little bit. Why not? Um, what can I say, man? Jamar Chase, CeeDee Lamb, Brandon Ayuk. These are some of the top names at the position at wide receiver in the NFL that we've
Facts.
got. And on some lists, we've even got Brandon Ayuk in the top 10 of NFL wide receivers. I won't get into all of that right now. I love Brandon Ayuk. I don't think he should be in
Man.
the top 10 though. But hey, that just means the field is oversaturated. Um, with that being said, glad to have my boy Jaylen on talking about some football, talking about really the impact of these contract disputes
Yeah,
and
we gotta get into it.
basically three hold-ins. Basically, all hold-ins. All of these guys have reported to training camp, but are not practicing.
Right.
There was some stuff with Ayuk that when he reported to camp a few days ago and met up with John Lynch, there was some swirling going around that maybe there was some positive um, connotation that could be taken away from that interaction, but
Right.
we've got no one's really budged on the contract thing so far. Um, we got Chase and oh gosh, okay, let's just start with one of them. Let's just start with one of them and we can go down the list. Let's start with Chase, which I believe is the easiest one to go about because I think this one is actually this one is actually weird. The Chase situation is weird.
It is weird. I just followed a story. As a matter of fact, this morning, I read an article saying that, he pulled up to the training camp practice without his cleats. He wasn't wearing his
Mm,
cleats or nothing. He didn't even have his shoes tied. And he hasn't been practicing like you mentioned before. He's just waiting, on a new contract extension. Mike Brown indicated, that it was unlikely to come before the start of the season, but they said he remained involved with the team behind the scenes, still impacting the offense. Even though he's not practicing, they said he's been engaged. He's been asking questions, helping the young guys. So, he's more so like behind the scenes, so man, we just got to see what's gonna happen. Are they gonna give him his money? Like, I don't know.
I would hope you helping Jermaine Burton, bro. I would hope so. T Higgins not gonna be around. Like y'all would,
Man,
but I'm glad to. Yeah, okay, so yeah, and Jamar Chase has 2 years left on his deal, and he just saw DJ Moore get an extension with 2 years left on his deal. But I hate that comparison
right?
because I love Jamar Chase too, and I truly
Facts.
do believe that he's a top 5 wide receiver. I do,
Absolutely,
but bro,
man.
I'm not mad. Like, get your money, all that, yes, but like low key, I feel the owner. Like, I feel him. Like, you got 2 years, not even 2. Like, yo,
Right,
can you?
and it's like, do you really want to give him that much money with 2 years left?
Well, to be honest, if I'm the if I'm the Bengals, if I'm Mike Brown, I'm doing this deal right now.
Gotta
Like,
get
do you
in.
see? Like, do you see what the Cowboys are going through? Like, you
Yeah, my
pay,
team is. Oh man, my
you,
team is low key in shambles right now, bro.
yeah, you pay the guy. If you believe in this guy and you know he's the future, you pay the guy when he's eligible as soon as possible. And
Right,
that way you can match market value. And then in when the years to come, as the cap continues to rise, as we know it will,
right.
then your deal won't look as bad. And then you know what I'm saying? Like,
Exactly.
like, I feel like Chase, even though his situation is a little bit of a unique one, I think
Mhm.
that his deal will get done. I think
Absolutely.
you look at a receiver who, I mean,
one of the top receivers at that, so it's like
basically,
you got to do something with him. You can't just like brush it to the side.
basically, like 1,000 yards first 3 years. I mean, come on now, that's Mike Evans.
Right.
That's like, I mean, don't get me wrong, Mike Evans got 7 more years of that, but I'm just saying, like, we look at it. I listen.
And Burrow is for sure going to target Chase. His
This
teammates
is
is
his
like,
guy. If Joe Burrow is your guy, you re-sign his guy. This is a no-brainer.
exactly.
This is a
Got to.
no-brainer. You make him. T. Higgins already not happy. He on his way out the door. He's on his way out the door. Like
Man.
this is the
So
guy.
yeah, it's got it has to go through.
So
Like
you and I. Okay. So do you believe this deal gets done before the season starts? I do.
I would hope. Yeah, I could see it happening because I mean, because they gotta get something done. Because before week 1, I feel like if they don't have nothing set, it's not gonna look too good for the Bengals if they don't give him his money. So yeah, I would think that I would hope they would give him his money. Shoot, something, man.
I think they're in a position. I think they're in a position where they have to. Oh, this, like we said, this is his guy. I think they have to. I think it's not like a 49ers situation with Ayuk where they don't really have to.
Right.
And speaking of that, let's talk about Lamb. We'll get to Ayuk.
Let's see. I did read
So,
something.
what would you read? What'd you read?
So I did go on the NFL. I read another article from NFL.com.
Okay.
So Lamb, he's still, we know he's been holding out. He's missed his 10th day of training camp. He reached out to my boy Dak, wished him a happy birthday.
Saw that.
That led to a discussion about his contract situation. And Lamb mentioned he's back, he's ready to get things, up and running, and Dak, just offered his support, hope he gets his, his money and everything. But yeah, it's nothing's been done. He ain't been showing up to training camp. It's like everything's kind of up in the air for Lamb. So I'm just like, and that is one of our best receivers on the team. Brandon Cooks has been stepping up, in his absence so far. They said he's been looking good, but I don't know, man.
Yeah, I'm with you on that, man. I don't necessarily see a scenario in which 88 isn't paid.
Right.
They just waited too long, and now he's gonna ask for a lot more than he would have gotten if they would have taken care of this, earlier.
Exactly.
So, you're right. This is the offense. He is the best receiver on this team. He is a solidified top 7 receiver. I don't know about top 5. I'd have to, go over that list, but definitely entrenched in that top 7. Hold on, Aubrey.
For
Hey,
sure.
what are you doing? Relax. Sorry, y'all. She must have heard something. Relax.
But I think that the Cowboys will they'll resolve it. It did in the article mention that they are eager to resolve these contract situations. Jones in the front office, they're focused on preparing for the upcoming challenges, hoping that not just Lamb but Prescott too, will be still a part of the success. So
yeah, he's not getting paid.
He's not getting his money.
He's not getting paid. Mike McCarthy's not getting an extension. Like that's.
Oh yeah, and speaking of Mike McCarthy, well later on we could touch about that, but he is one of the coaches in the hot seat this year.
We probably won't touch that because that's gonna take too long. That's gonna take too long.
Yeah, bro, my team, I don't know what's going on. We didn't sign like any other superstars or like made any like real big trades like that in the offseason. So
I just think you guys are probably gonna have a soft reset. Like I don't know what quarterback you're gonna bring in, but you're gonna bring in somebody. Gonna be cheaper than Dak.
Right. And I think we still got, if I'm not mistaken, Trey Lance on our roster. But I think he's like, I don't know if he's a second, third string, but if they want to, like you said, restart and probably get a quarterback from the draft, or I don't know, man. I don't know what's gonna happen with my team.
I feel you. That's just a big question mark. I that's how I feel about my team. Like this whole Ayuk thing with this whole I just don't want. And he want to go to the Steelers, like what? He want to
Right,
go to the
yeah, bro.
Commanders and all that. Yeah.
And
Like,
that's the
bro,
thing, it hurts, bro. Like losing, like that's like key players and like guys that that can make an impact for the team.
let me tell you what really hurts. Let me tell you what really hurts. To sit here, to sit here as somebody who is in love with my team, follows this game so closely. Yeah, I don't play. Yeah, I don't coach, but I'm in this. I'm in this hole. And to think that I would know what's best for my team and I would know what the smartest move for my team is or would be, and for the head coach and the GM to just do like not that, not even close to what any of us are thinking.
Right.
I just can't believe it. I can't believe I'll never let this go. Like DeForest Buckner should not be a Colt. He should be a San Francisco 49er. Like
Man.
Justin Fields should have been a San Francisco 49er.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, that would have been crazy to see.
Like I can't believe I'm able to sit at home and just know these things and in hindsight be so clearly in my favor. But
nah. But I get what you're saying.
But I hate it though because it's against my team. So like with that being said, like come on now, we need to assure Ayuk that we're going to take care of him this year, and we need to trade Deebo Samuel. Like, what are we doing?
Deebo,
what are we doing?
Right, that's right.
What are we doing? Pay Trent Williams. I know it's easier said than done, but y'all, I see. Here's my thing. Your team said they're competing for a Super Bowl. My team said they're competing for a Super Bowl, and like y'all just like it's like y'all scared. It's like y'all scared. Like it's like
I'm not even. I can't even defend my team because it is what it is. Like
y'all see the Chiefs. Y'all see the Chiefs. They're not spending. They're not breaking their back trying to keep the team together, and y'all not trying to break y'all. Y'all better break y'all back. Break your back. What?
Man, that's what I'm saying. Like they not making no moves. Like,
and I hate to bring this up because I still don't believe the Rams deserve. Like I'll say this because I feel like this right. It's better for me to say it like this. I feel like the Rams don't deserve that Super Bowl they won against the Bengals, but at least they broke their back. They broke their back.
They did.
And they not even. They not, bro. Don't.
They did. They brought in OBJ at one point, and
they broke their back, bro. Man. They were over that cap.
They weren't playing.
They paid players. They brought in guys. They were all in, and they did that thing. Man. And it's like, I'm not saying my team wasn't all in, but you need to remain all in. Like you can't be the Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? Like the Cowboys, they not all in. Jerry Jones, he's just an oddball. He's an oddball.
That's it. Why, like and we could have like an average at best season, get to the playoffs, choke. Can't make it past the first, second round, and it's just it's the cycle. Just it's like, when are we finally gonna get over that hump?
Y'all should have had Bobby Wagner.
Man, like, I would have taken Bobby Wagner. Like any more pieces, like anywhere we could get at this point, bro. Like
real, y'all should have had Derrick Henry. I'm saying like y'all.
Oh me, hey, I remember that, right? But and then in the offseason, the early offseason, when all the signings is going on, man. And then we end up with Ezekiel. I'm like,
and I try to sit here and think, oh yeah, my team better than that. No, we not. No, we not. We over here. Oh, we're not trading on you. And then we get rumors. We get rumors from an NFL analyst, not an insider, but an analyst, Cam Marino. The Browns are front runners for Ayuk in trade discussions. What?
Man,
bro?
Not making no sense. That's
I understand. I understand not putting your whole business out there, not airing the laundry. Like we got offers from the Browns, we got offers from the Steelers, we got offers from the Patriots,
right?
But
it's always something, man.
I'm just trying to figure out where I'm going with this because
because I feel you on that, bro.
Because if you as Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch decide to trade Brandon Ayuk,
right,
it better be to New England or Cleveland,
right? And then it's like, who you gonna get in return? I know, man. That
I'd rather have Ayuk than Deebo Samuel. Y'all put too much gas on this man. Like, bro, he's not, bro. Oh my God. Oh my god.
Man, I know. And then that's what the teams do. A lot of
I
teams,
just
like you
I'm
said,
about to
put the
show you why.
spotlight on Debo.
I didn't even mean. I didn't even. I hate to do this. I hate to do this. I'm about to do this. I hate to do this. I'm sorry. These are CD Lamb highlights, y'all. These are CD Lamb highlights. This man can run routes all over the field.
Facts.
All over the field. Doesn't matter where he line up. And look at that. Look at that. He could run the ball. Oh, wait.
Right.
What
Run
does
after
Debo,
the catch.
what does Debo do? Run the ball. What doesn't he do? Run routes. Like, no.
He
Like,
is definitely
no.
one of the top
He's
route
not
runners.
doing this. He's not doing this. He's doing
Oh
that.
man.
Okay, he's doing that. Yeah. He's not doing this. This not Devo. You know who that is?
Oh man.
That's that guy.
I
That's this guy. That's who Purdy needs. Like I
Hey,
can't
yeah,
believe
you
this.
gotta let him know, bro. You gotta
Jalen
let him
Hurts,
know.
AJ Brown, Mahomes, Tyreek Hill, Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Aaron Rodgers, Devontae Adams. Do I need to continue? Like
And then that's why you saying Purdy and
IU,
Ayuk is Purdy's guy, not Debo Samuel, like how other people be trying to hype it up to be.
pay him, reallocate the money, pay him, pay bro, or assure him that he will be taken care of because
Man,
there's no we need this guy on the Debo not doing this. Ooh,
look, see,
all right.
look that highlight right there just burnt him, and that's what. Oh, see, yeah, bro.
And the fact that I
Man,
have to do this, like the fact that I have to do all of this, bro, and Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch probably won't see it, and that's
right,
fine. But I got to get it out there in the universe for
right.
other faithful to hear and feel what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Because I know some of y'all feel what I'm saying. Like they not smarter than us,
Oh
but
yeah,
they act like they do. They act like they are. Like
right.
we play Madden. We own franchises. We play Dynasty. Okay, we got a little. We get a little taste of that. Pause.
Me,
All right, like
for real.
we not stupid.
Exactly. See,
Y'all
right,
just think y'all so smart and
man,
so boy genius. You can make it all work.
right.
It ain't worked.
It's not working.
Super Bowl appearances don't count for us anymore.
Got to get some
That don't
rings,
count,
man.
especially in my lifetime.
Man, that's what I'm saying. The boys, I don't know when we.
Anyway, to get back, I think Lamb's contract will be taken care of. Not Dax though. I think Lamb will get done before the season starts. I think Chase will get his first.
Right.
I think Lamb will get his afterwards, which is crazy because I think Lamb should get his first. But
Yeah.
Chase will get his because I feel like they'll prioritize him more than the Cowboys are prioritizing Lamb, which I feel like is odd. I feel like Ayuka is going to be the odd man out. I don't think he's going to get an extension. Excuse me. I don't think he's going to get an extension from the 49ers this year. And if he is traded, which I hope he is not traded.
Man.
Oh my God! Please don't trade him. Please don't trade him. Please don't trade him. Please don't trade him. Because you're not gonna get anything. You're not gonna get any
It's always
receiver.
like that one person where it's like like you could feel it. Like if he goes somewhere else, like the whole dynamic of your team is just not gonna be the same. Like, man, I feel.
Or don't trade him. Don't trade him.
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah.
oh
Just
well,
leave it alone.
you're not happy. Oh well, come to work.
Right.
You gonna get paid next year. Jamar, honestly, Jamar. I ain't gonna lie, Jamar Chase. Oh boy, you valuable. Cause
Man,
boy,
real.
I am pro paying you right now because not only are you worth it, but it would be cost effective for us in the future as the Bengals. But boy, you got some nerve coming here 2 years before your deal is done. Ooh, that's how I feel if I was the Bengals. Like, ooh, but I'm gonna pay you though.
Exactly.
That's
Get
how
your
I would feel
money,
if I
bro.
did that. The Niners, I'd be like, man, I'm gonna pay you, but like, just don't tell Debo.
Man,
I'm gonna get him up out of here. Like,
right, keep it under the table type.
man, like y'all, man, this a business, man. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Your business without you getting in got nothing to do with Debo. Let's make
Right,
it
because I'm like,
happen.
if you even want to be half as good, like last season, because I know y'all beat us every time y'all played us last season. Like
I ain't wanna,
even like this,
I
the
ain't
whole
wanna do
season
that to
was
you,
solid.
but I ain't wanna do that to you. You know what I mean? You said it. I mean,
So it's like I I just like seeing players get paid, especially the ones that's worth it. Not even worth it, but more so deserve it. Ayuk, like you said, deserves it. And they performing. They like they come through when they need it the most. Like, man, this is gonna be a very interesting season. I feel like the first 3 weeks will definitely give us a good glimpse as to how the season is gonna go, like as far as like every team, like the current roster, just how the rookies are. I know it's gonna be a lot of rookies that we gonna be looking forward to. So yeah, bruh.
yeah. Speaking of that, man, who you looking forward to in preseason week 1, bro? Like, what's up? Like, what you look at? Because I mean, we can say the obvious: Malik Neighbors, Marvin
Right, Malik
Harrison,
Neighbors. I know
Romo Doomsday, but
Jaden Daniels, Commanders QB.
okay,
He
I'm feeling
they
that.
did say he's gonna be starting preseason.
Oh,
So I
I'm
feel like
glad.
if he's gonna be solid, hey, you never know. Like once the season start officially, get the starting job possibly. And it's an interesting situation going on in New England right now. The quarterback Joe, what's his name? Joe Milton.
Oh, yeah, okay. What about Joe
He
Milton?
yeah, they said that every single in the training camp he's been dominating, like looking way better than Drake May. And that's what people was talking about. Like, you gonna let Joe Milton, who was taken and what round? Like, hey
I
man,
think excuse me. I'm so sorry.
hella
I think
late, huh? He was taking hella late in the drive, bruh. But hey, they said he been looking hella nice, bruh. Like they think that he possibly gonna be starting over Drake
yeah,
May.
6th round. Like I said, yeah, 193rd overall. Go ahead.
Yeah, bruh. That hey, they said he been looking real good. I'm like, man,
Well, I ain't gonna lie to you. I did not read any reports like that. What? I just know that Jacoby Brissett. I did read something about Jacoby Brissett saying that
Jacoby Brissett. Oh yeah, that's
he was yeah, it's okay. Um
right.
Jacoby Brissett, he was trying to set the standard for the guys in the room the way he thinks he should still be the starter. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I like just like I said last week with Sam Darnold in
Right.
Minnesota. I didn't seen enough of you, bro. Like
Man,
Drake
hey,
May,
JJ McCarthy. Hey,
Drake,
yeah,
yeah. Oh, don't get me wrong, Sam. Like
oh,
I want McCarthy to learn from Sam's mistakes. Drake
got you,
May, I want him to get in there right away. I
got
know
you.
it's not going to be perfect, but the Patriots need some juice.
Oh
They need
yeah,
some
for
juice.
sure.
And
Cause Mac Jones. Oh my God, that was
Jacoby Brissett don't got no sauce. I'm
yeah,
sorry, I can't drizzle nothing
yeah.
with that, bro. No, I'm sorry. So,
Oh
like,
man,
Drake May, at least I can. Oh, Drake May to Jalen Polk, that might be a thing. Like Drake May to remind. Like you got to get this. You got to see if this guy's the guy. 3rd overall pick like that. He could have went
right.
1st overall if it wasn't for those 2 other guys. Like I'm just saying, you got to get him in there. And you know, Jacoby is not the future. You know that. Like you
Oh
guys know
yeah,
that.
nah,
You guys know
yeah,
that.
yeah.
You know that. Yeah, I know
Oh,
that. All right, come on. Most pro
man.
ready. Okay, you need these rookies have to get in there and learn
Right.
from their mistakes. And
That's what I
then
was saying. Like, I love seeing rookies at least like you said, shadowing, the vets, but also getting playing time, like getting a chance to like get their feet wet, like get some, get a feel for the game, adjust to like how the NFL is and see like some dudes, they do good at it. Like last season, Jamar Gibbs, believe that's
Jameer.
he had a solid season coming into his rookie year running. And but this year currently, as far as rookies go, I'm also looking forward to Xavier Worthy, for the Chiefs. Mahomes,
Ah, he's getting punked in practice. Little boy. Little boy.
it's like you got the strength and then the speed, but it's like with him, like you said, he was getting punked in practice. So it's like, is he gonna rely on more of his speed to help him out, or I don't know how it's
He
gonna
a
play out.
little boy. Hey, for the record, I treat my fantasy football drafts really dynasty. I would treat them just like I treat them a normal draft, like a Madden draft. Like I'm not taking no guys below 5'11". To be honest, really, I don't want nobody under 6 feet. I'm
Right.
biased. I'm biased against anybody under 6 feet.
Right.
Like you got to
And
be
then it's
Tyreek
like,
Hill. Go ahead.
right. Cause then it's like you said, like
That's just
yeah,
dumb.
you're not taking guys like that. So I feel it, bro. Cause it's not like it's college. A lot of the corners, they are, at least of like 6 feet of. And it's not like where it's college, like some corners be like 5'10, 5'11, and then the receivers be like 6 feet and up. But it's like, yeah, so it's gonna be, and the physicality is way different in the NFL. So it's like, man, I don't know, man.
I'm
He
not.
gonna
I'm
be
not.
struggling, or
I,
be
I, I,
like Jamar Chase coming into the league first year? Nah, probably not.
I don't think
Maybe.
so. Yeah, I know. All right. All right. Justin Jefferson was killing it first year. I do. You know what though? Because you brought up the Patriots, I do want to see Javon Baker in action this weekend. I mean, this upcoming weekend, this preseason
Upcoming.
week 1. Excuse me. Anthony Richardson. I hope he sees the field. I'm not sure if he's going to see the field.
Hey,
Fields. I want to see him in some in-game action. Can't wait to see what he's going to look like with the first team.
right.
Jalen McMillan, the receiver from the
Mhm.
Bucks, kind of a light thing.
Oh,
I
and what
want to see
about you said for the Bills?
Keon Coleman. I was about to bring him up.
Oh yeah, that's
I was
who
about to bring him up.
I just thought of. I'm like,
I
oh
want to see
yeah,
how he
man.
looks. Jalen Wright, the running back from the Dolphins. I want to see how he looks. I heard some really good reports from Jalen Wright. For Jalen Wright coming out of training camp. He's been trying to learn the playbook, a playbook that has a lot of motion in it. But he's
Man,
been working extra hard to learn that playbook. He's looked strong, fast, physical in camp, and I really, really love that because he's a 21-year-old back. He's 5'11 and 200 pounds. I'm
hey,
roughly.
hey, so he
He's
pretty
a
solid
he's
then.
a perfect size. Like
Man.
pause. He's a perfect size. Pause for the position in an offense that I think is catered towards running backs. Raheem Mostert played really good in that Dolphins backfield. Devon Achane,
Oh, he
smaller
had a
back.
solid season, man.
I have Jalen Wright stashed on a dynasty league, and I cannot wait to unleash him when it is
Hey,
time. Because I think like the era of the workhorse back is starting to twiddle
right,
away, but there's still some guys that there's some diamonds in the rough, and I think he's one of those gems. I do think
definitely.
because Raheem Mostert's not going to be on that team forever, given
Right.
another
Yeah,
year
he's
injury.
getting a little
Oh no,
older.
Devon
Yeah,
Achane is a small back. I think he's more of a complimentary back, a dynamic two to a number one, with a 1-2 punch combo.
right.
I don't think he's a number one back. So
Yeah,
I'm going to see what Jalen Wright can do over the preseason, and I'm looking forward to seeing what kind of action or what kind of load he gets in week
right.
1. Drake May too.
Oh
Um,
yeah, Drake May, that's another one. Drake May.
and the only quarterback that I got video for is Bryce Young, which I'm really excited to see. I'm really excited to see what Bryce Young can do
Hey,
in the
I
preseason.
really, really hope that Bryce Young has a solid offensive line this year because the Panthers were not looking that good that last season, but they only won like what 1 or 2 games if I'm not mistaken.
But I think they won like a. You're
Or
right. No, you're
was that
right.
the season before?
They definitely ended up with the number 1 overall pick that was in the Bears' hands. So it definitely
Oh
wasn't a
yeah,
good season for him. But
right. You see, because and Bryce Young, he's a good quarterback, definitely solid. But it's just like I feel like I don't know if he needs more weapons or what it is. You know what I mean?
no, I'm glad you brought that up because and we definitely has the weapons now. I think what it was last year is like just a triple negative.
Definitely.
You got little quarterback, bad pass protecting offensive line, no
Yep.
weapons. I mean,
And
outside of
like
Thielen, I won't
Adam
disrespect
Thielen,
Thielen,
right? That is one of the best receivers on the teams. Yeah, we gotta.
but
But
it's still like it was not a favorable situation to say the least.
nah.
So,
And I didn't
um,
really keep up with this is just off the simple fact that because every time I would look at the scores, you see
yeah,
the
it was bad.
Panthers be
It was
at the
bad.
bottom,
It
bro.
was bad. But I will give them this. This team could run the ball. They were definitely a top. I'm going to say 5, but I'm going to say 10. Top 10 rushing unit for sure.
top
like
10.
with Chuba Hubbard back there last year, like he was actually a thing in fantasy, which was surprising to me.
Who
So
else?
they had Miles Sanders,
Oh yeah, Miles Sanders. That's right.
Chuba Hubbard, Miles Sanders.
Sanders. So they
That
had
was
some good running backs.
um,
Who
and I
else?
think Rasheer Blackman.
Yeah, he was the fullback, right?
No, he was another running back on that team. I'm quite
Oh,
sure. I'm quite sure. This team can run the ball.
right.
That they showed me that last year. Now you put Deontay Johnson on the outside with Thielen. These are really two great route runners.
Right.
You got Xavier. Maybe Thielen goes in the slot. Maybe Xavier Leggett, big body Xavier Leggett goes on the outside, and you got Deontay Johnson.
Oh, I forgot about you. You just Xavier Leggett. Hey, he funny, bro.
What I want to see from Bryce Young in the preseason, even if it is limited, is are you able to not just spread the ball around,
Right.
but excuse me, I don't expect for him to elevate these guys, but I expect for him to play up, like play up
To
to the talent that you have around you.
right,
You got some
exactly.
guys.
Number one, yeah.
You got some guys. You know, I don't.
Man,
I who can I compare it to?
it's because it's and what's crazy, like you said, like and it is tough trying to compare him to somebody. Like I honestly can't. I don't have nobody in mind because, like you said, he was the first pick.
Well,
Shoot,
I mean, as far as the situation is right now, like rookie first round pick
right.
or rookie high overall pick. Forget if it, okay. Let me start over. You got the rookie wide receiver Xavier Leggett. Deontay Johnson just came over from Pittsburgh. Adam
Right.
Thielen, veteran in the slot, and all of these guys, especially really Thielen and Johnson, are capable of getting open and have great hands. That's what you
Right.
need as a smaller receiver. Playing
Exactly.
behind an offensive line that is not the best at pass protection, even though they got better in the guard positions, I believe.
Right.
They still need a left tackle.
Mm.
Well, they still need two tackles, in my opinion. Motan is great, but I mean, Motan is good, but I want to see a little bit more from him.
Yeah. Mm.
I like they got the tight end Jatavian Sanders. Like they got him weapons. Jonathan Brooks, I
Right.
believe, will be a long-term complementary piece to Bryce Young and Deontay and Jatavian Sanders and Tommy Tremble and all those guys. I don't think Chuba
Yeah.
Hubbard. I think Chuba Hubbard will be a long-term veteran backup for that guy. I think Miles Sanders is going to be cut, after a year or two from now. But but
He got some pieces though.
this he got pieces. He has pieces. This offensive line needs to prove that they can protect him because he has
Right. That's
receivers
the
that can
only
get open.
thing that I'm really curious about.
He has receivers that can get open, and I don't think that Bryce Young is incapable of getting these guys the ball. I just don't think he has a deep ball. And
God,
so
oh God.
he's gonna have to work that 5 to 15 to 25 yard intermediate range.
Right, like those medium short passes to yeah.
Because he's not going to be throwing a lot of deep balls. Jonathan Mingo and Terrace Marshall are going to be running. I mean, maybe Mingo, but I don't see anybody running deep post or any go routes for this team.
Like a lot of slant routes and stuff like that.
I think I see a lot of slants, some ins, some digs, curls, outs. Some drags. I don't see a lot of. It's going to be a lot of running the ball. It's going to be a lot of running the ball. That's for sure.
Definitely.
Anybody else you looking forward to seeing in preseason week 1? Maybe we did talk about Marvin Harrison a little bit.
Marvin Harrison. Hey yo, the Cardinals. I think the Cardinals, because Kyler Murray, he is one of the shorter quarterbacks. It's him, Bryce Young. You got Russell Wilson, like 5'10", but I don't know, man.
What you don't know? What you about to say about Kyler?
No. I was gonna say he's solid though. He's solid. I wasn't finna go in on him or nothing. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Nah, I ain't got nothing bad to say about Kyler. Kyler is cool.
Okay, I was confused.
I mess with Kyler Murray.
I mean, you can say what you want. I ain't. Don't let me. I'm just saying what you got to say.
And then I was also thinking about Joe Mixon earlier, and we was talking about the Russian attack for the Panthers.
Texans.
Yeah, for the Texans, wasn't Joe Mixon? He wasn't he a 1,000-yard rusher last season? Did he get that award? So I'm thinking that the Texans could possibly, hey, they could be nice. I don't know, man, because C.J. Stroud, over Bryce Young, he was the second pick, had a nice season, got to the playoffs. Hey, man, it's gonna be interesting. They got Stephon Diggs.
Oh, we almost done with the show. I do. The Texans. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say it right now, they overhyped. They overhyped.
Overhyped.
Yep, they overhyped. I like CJ though. I like CJ. I like CJ. I had him on my team in Dynasty last year. I like CJ. I like him. I just think I think they getting a little too much. They getting too much buzz. They're
Little
getting
too much
too much,
buzz.
and it's Houston,
Right,
so it's like turned up. You know what I'm saying?
man.
It's turned up. I think they're gonna get turned down this year. Like I hate to say it, but
Yeah, that does happen.
this is the NFL and
Right.
parity. There's gonna be parity. The Colts aren't, bro. The Colts were injured last year. The Jaguars aren't going anywhere. And
Oh
don't get
yeah.
me wrong, we didn't talk about DeAndre Hopkins being out several weeks
Oh,
with
that's
that
right.
knee
I
injury.
did see something about that.
But the Titans aren't just gonna. They're not whittling away. They're right there. I think the Titans are right there as
That's
far.
another team that's like close to getting over that hump.
I just don't think the AFC South is as tough as the
The other
NFC North.
divisions, conferences, and
NFC North, I would say. Oh no, I'm sorry. NFC West, AFC North. Like they're
AFC.
not those divisions. They're
Yeah.
not even the NFC South. Like
So it's like real easy for them to win the division, make it to the
I'm just saying the division in totality is not that hard. Like these
right.
teams, like the Texans aren't dominant in this division. The Jaguars aren't dominant in this
Right.
division.
Yeah.
The Titans are like this. Anybody could win this division this year. To be honest,
Right.
I just got the Colts winning it. Like, that's just me.
Right. Hey, I respect it though.
The Titans could, but Will Levis could show us that he's a top 10 quarterback, and we wouldn't even know. Like, we really wouldn't even, like, no one is expecting anything from Will Levis this year. We're not expecting a top 15 performance from Will Levis over the course of the season. But what if we get one? Like, what if we actually get one? Like, what if we, like, that's what I think about going into the year. We go off so many things based off of last year and the year prior. And then, like, we don't think about how surprised we are at the end of the season when we see, oh, wait, this team made it? Oh, wait, that team lost? Like, what? Like, oh, wait, Joe Burrow got hurt, so the Bengals didn't make the playoffs to play the Chiefs last year? Oh, wait, Deshaun Watson got hurt, so the Browns, who had a top 5 defense last year, played a playoff game against CJ Stroud without Deshaun Watson. I mean, hold on. Who's to say that CJ Stroud beats the Browns if they have Deshaun Watson? Like, I'm just saying.
Right.
There's too much. You feel me? Like, there's too much hype. And that game was pretty close, if I'm not mistaken. That game was pretty close for
it was.
For like the first 2 quarters.
Right.
Like that. We was worried about rookie quarterback versus top. I'm pretty sure the Browns had the number 1 overall defense last year.
Oh yeah, I think they did have the
not top 3. And ask the 49ers what it's like to play another really good team without your starting quarterback and you got an excellent defense, because it's pretty demoralizing. It's pretty.
Yeah, see, that's like with my team. Like when Diggs came out, Stephon Gilmore. Yeah, I mean, he was average at best. He's considered to be another superstar cornerback in the league, but I mean, it was all right. You know what I'm saying? We got to the playoffs. Yeah, bro. So it's like having a good defense. Like your team is definitely solid. You got good middle linebackers, cornerbacks are solid. Oh yeah, bro. So it's like,
yeah, I never gas my corners. I'll never gas the Niners corners. They aight, man. Yeah, I ain't gonna never do that. I'm a real fan. I know what's up. Yeah, trust. No offense, love y'all. Ward, Mooney Ward, all that. Like what? I wish we still had Emmanuel Mosley, but hey, have to let him. Couldn't pay him. Can't pay everybody. Can't pay everybody.
Can't them all.
Can't pay everybody, man. Can't pay everybody.
Sure.
But woo! All right, man. I think that's it for today, man. That's episode of Fandom. Gonna wrap it up right there. Jaylen, I appreciate having you on. Hopefully, we'll have you on a few more times over the season, especially.
Definitely.
Still got
We
we got more preseason action. We got games we got to look forward to this weekend. So appreciate everybody for tapping in, and catch you on the next episode, man. Peace out.
Yes, sir.